Have you ever felt like life has knocked you down so hard that getting back up seems impossible? Today, I want to share a story that will redefine what you think is possible. It's the incredible true story of Bethany Hamilton. From the time she could walk, Bethany Hamilton lived and breathed the ocean. For her, surfing wasn't just a hobby. It was everything. By the tender age of 13, she was already a surfing prodigy, carving through waves in her home of Hawaii with a style and skill that promised a legendary career. She was on top of the world, with a bright future stretching out before her like a perfect, endless summer day. But one Halloween morning, that perfect day turned into a nightmare. While lying on her board, waiting for the next set of waves with her friends, the unthinkable happened. A 14-foot tiger shark emerged from the depths and attacked, severing her left arm just below the shoulder. In an instant, her world was shattered. The attack was brutal and life-threatening. She lost over 60% of her blood, but miraculously, she survived. The world watched in shock and sorrow. Everyone assumed her surfing career was over. How could anyone surf, let alone compete at a professional level with only one arm? The physical challenge seemed insurmountable, but they underestimated the power of the human spirit. They underestimated Bethany Hamilton. While still in the hospital, recovering from the traumatic amputation, Bethany's first question wasn't about her limitations. It was, when can I surf again? This wasn't just a question, it was a declaration. A statement of defiance against her circumstances. Just 1 month after the attack, Bethany was back in the water. 1 month. Let that sink in. She returned to the very place that had almost taken her life, not with fear, but with a fierce determination to reclaim her passion. Of course, it wasn't easy. It was brutally difficult. Imagine trying to balance on a dynamic, moving surfboard with only one arm to paddle and push yourself up. It was like learning to walk all over again. She fell and fell and fell again. The frustration was immense. The physical pain was real. But with every fall, something incredible happened. Her resolve didn't weaken, it grew stronger. Each splash into the ocean was a lesson, each failed attempt a stepping stone. With unwavering patience and a courage that astounds, she started to adapt. She had to reinvent her entire technique. She learned to paddle with one arm, generating enough power to catch waves. She figured out how to push herself up onto the board in one fluid motion, a move that's challenging even with 2 arms. Her father even designed a special board with a handle to help her duck dive under waves. She was not just relearning, she was innovating. And then the truly unbelievable happened. Less than a year after losing her arm, Bethany Hamilton didn't just return to surfing. She returned to competitive surfing. She entered her first competition and didn't just participate. She started winning. She went on to compete against the world's best fully abled surfers, and she held her own, securing a professional surfing career against all odds. Bethany's story isn't just about surfing anymore. It's a powerful testament to resilience, faith, and the unbreakable will of the human spirit. She became a global inspiration. Her autobiography, Soul Surfer, became a bestseller and was later adapted into a major motion picture, sharing her journey with millions around the world. She's a motivational speaker, a wife, a mother, and she still surfs professionally. So, what can we learn from Bethany Hamilton? Her story teaches us a profound lesson. Life will inevitably throw challenges our way. Sometimes it feels like something precious has been taken from us, a dream, an opportunity, a part of ourselves. But Bethany's journey proves that what you've lost doesn't have to define you. It's your spirit, your courage, and your refusal to give up that truly matters. True strength isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up one more time than you fall. So next time you face an obstacle that feels too big to overcome, remember the 13-year-old girl who lost an arm but never lost her heart. Remember Bethany Hamilton, because if she can get back on the board, so can you. Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that celebrates the power of the human spirit. See you in the next video.